I'm so sorry about deleting the eye portion of my pageant glam tutorial, but here I am today as I promised to show you the eyes. So, okay, this is not just for pageants and for stage. This is a really simple, literally 3-color eye full glam look, and I think it's a great look for a beginner who wants to do something glamorous. Just because you're a beginner doesn't mean, oh, I'm a beginner, I gotta go easy on the eyes. Like, no, you can be glamorous. Okay, so I'm gonna start this look with my brows. I told you guys before that sometimes I'll start with my brows, and I just really want to make sure that I give you guys a good clean brow tutorial. I've already done my face because I'm focusing on eyes today, and this is a similar face look with a couple different colors to the one that I did in my first tutorial. Okay, so with brows, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe. I'm gonna go underneath, draw that line. I'm gonna do some flicks up front, then I'm gonna go on to the top. This is where you draw your arch, and you spin it on down. Okay. I really love this look because I like looks that are easy. I mean, even though I love to do fun, full glam makeup looks, I also am busy and I'm running out the door sometimes, and I still want to look real glamorous. So I like having a look like this that I can do that with. Okay, other eyebrow. Gosh, I love a clean brow. Same thing with this one. Okay. Y'all are really gonna love the videos I'm doing coming up soon. Ah! So excited. Okay. So you can go back in, you can add a little bit of an arch. I'm gonna run back in there at the very end and just make sure that that brow is real crisp. Okay, yeah. This is a step that you can choose to do with this look, or you can choose not to do. Because I want to really focus on eyes today, I'm going to show you how to do this because it makes the brows pop. And I did it in my last tutorial, but there was a lot going on. So, I'm going to take this little tiny MAC 208. I'm going to go in with the Pro Conceal Correct palette in light, and I'm going to use this color. This is something that I've done before, but I want to do it again because you may not have seen that. Or you just may need some practice. You know? They say practice makes perfect. I don't know about that. I think practice maybe makes you a little bit better at something, but I ain't perfect. Okay. See that? That just kind of lifts your brow. If you're a person that has a lot of growth under your brows too, this is really good for you because you can't get them eyebrows waxed like every 5 days. I'm not one of those people, but I'm here to represent you. Okay. Oh, are you guys looking at my nails too? This is so my go-to, and I love this. You know what I do? So I go to my nail place. I'm just going to tell you this while I am priming my eyes with Painterly MAC Paint Pot. So when I go to the nail salon, there's a gold shellac, but you guys have to get in good with your nail peeps to be able to do this. So they have to do the gold shellac like crazy thick, and then they go in and do the little eyeballs. I sometimes get little eyeballs. I spy with my little eyes. A shellac look you really gotta try, you know? And then if you get in real good with your nail place, you can go in and you can ask them to fill it. You can't do it with normal colors, but if you get in real good with them and you have a glitter color like this, sometimes like if you're desperate and you're like, oh, wait 15 minutes and my growth is like this long, and then they'll file it down a little bit and they'll fill it right in. I get it on my toes too. I do shellac on my toes like a cray. Okay, so prime my eyes with Painterly. Now I'm gonna go in with my trusty 224, MAC 224, And I'm going to go in with Bobbi Brown white. All over that eye. Don't go like covering your brows now. And I have lash extensions, so I'm not going to put on a lash in this video. I did in my last one, but of course it got deleted. The one time I like mess up my dang lash extensions, it gets deleted, but what ifs. I'm happy to be with you again here today. Okay, cover that whole eye with white. This is kind of a layering one, like the more you put on there, the whiter it's going to get. Now you're going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Fond. You can really use, oh man, that spray tan. Y'all have the best spray tan. I'm going to tell you about that later, but I seem to have concentrated it a bit on the palm. What ifs. Okay, so I'm going to go back in the same brush, 224. You can use Fawn, you can use Blonde from Bobbi Brown, you can use pretty much anything that looks similar to this. And you're going to go in that wide crease, like so. Like that. Remember, this is only a 3-color eye look. We ain't going to get fancy with shimmers or colors. Nothing. We're going back to basics. Sometimes, like, basics aren't so scary. Okay. Real easy. Real easy. And I'm going to do a tutorial on brushes because do you know how important brushes are? Maybe you don't, because most people don't. But I do, and I'm going to tell you. Because that will make a huge difference. If you're trying to do your dang crease with like the wrong brush, you're going to have a tough time. Okay, now I'm going to go in with any sort of angled brush. You can use, this one's a Chanel one, but it's kind of older. You can also use a MAC 216, any sort of, you see that. I'm going to go in with Noir. I think that's how you say it. This is like black. You can use black, anything. You can get, and black is a color that you can go to CVS or something and get a really inexpensive black. So you're going to go in that small crease and then you're going to drag it real, and I'm being real gentle on the hand. Okay. Take it lightly underneath there. It's like a really easy smoky eye. I'm going to go back in with the 224 with nothing on there. Blend it. Because with that black, you're going to get the, like the, I don't know what to call those things. Look at that! What? What? Seriously, she just put black straight on her eyeball? Yes, she did. It looks so good. And I was saying in my pageant video that I learned this from my friend George, for pageants initially, because you really don't have a lot of time to get ready, but then I use it a lot whenever I don't have time, or if I'm teaching someone how to do their makeup and they want to learn a glam look and they're like just really beginning. Go back in and blend it. And two, like, I'm touching this, never brush your brush across eyeshadows. You're gonna get too much product, and then always go like, it's not really sanitary to blow on it, but sometimes I forget about sanitation stuff. Not if I'm doing your makeup though, I'll remember. Go across the lash line a little bit. We're gonna go across it again in a second. And underneath. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Can you believe that? I mean, uno, dos, tres, that's it. Okay, now, instead of using a heavy gel liner or a liquid liner, I'm gonna go in with a small brush like this Bobbi Brown crease brush or anything just similar to this. Touch it in that black, and I'm gonna line my eyes with this black. Because glam needs to be kind of blown out like that, you know? feel free to like wing it up a little bit, but you just can kind of blend it back in there. And to the other eye. And you can go in as far as you want to. It kind of depends on like where your eyes are set on your face. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna blend. You really can't blend enough. I mean, you know, if it looks like sloppy and cray, then go in and blend a little bit more, unless you're going for that look, which, well, I don't judge. Okay, so then you would go in with lashes. When you put on lashes, make sure you put mascara on your real lash first, and then go in. I'm gonna do a whole video on lashes at some point in time, but I really wanted to get this 3 shadow look down to show you guys, because I didn't last time. Okay, so then you, like I said, you go in with your mascara or whatever you want to go in with. And then at the end, because this trick really opens my eyes up. I know I do this all the time, really, with any look, but especially with this look, do that white liner on the inner waterline. This is the MAC Eye Kohl in Fascinating. See the difference? I know it looks kind of crazy like when you're looking real close, but I promise. Especially, like I said, if you're using this for a stage look, this kind of stuff really won't matter. But if you're trying to go out on a date with a boy that don't want to know you and you don't want anything like crazy on your face, just make sure it looks real nice and neat. And then on the video before, I told you, like before this look, if you want to, my face makeup's already done, so I didn't do this, but baking, where you put the powder under your eyes before you do this look, will help with any fallout, you know. And then after you're done with the look, brush it off like that, and voila, 3 colors. So easy. See, you really don't need like 19 different brushes and 25 colors and like glitter and shimmer and matte, and you really don't. You can really do a really cool glamorous look with 3 things. So there you go. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you'd like to see next. I've got some really, really cool things coming up soon. And I got a puppy, and his name is Doug. And he's gonna be attending some of the video sessions along with me. And some cool travel vids and all kinds of stuff. So keep commenting below and tell me what you want. And thank y'all so much, and subscribe. And check out my blog, because I've got some real cool stuff on that too. So thanks guys.